Welcome to Kimmy's World. Thanks for tuning in. I am getting ready to make some homemade yeast rolls. I'm going to make a batch for the house because Kaden wants some rolls, and then I'm going to take another batch to my neighbors. Y'all make sure y'all continue to keep my neighbors in your prayers. And the ingredients you need for the homemade yeast rolls is, Kaden, pass me that paper right there. Pass me that paper right there while I do this video. Pass me that paper right there. Hand it to me. Come on. Hand me the paper. Hold on. Okay, so for the yeast rolls, we need 3 cups of plain flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 package of rapid rise yeast or regular yeast, a 1/2 cup of sugar, 1 egg, 1 cup of milk, a 1/2 cup of melted butter. And in a bowl, you're going to start your little mix. You're going to get 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 cup of warm milk. You don't want it too hot because if the milk is too hot, you will kill the yeast, and we don't want to do that. So just make sure it's like lukewarm, and 1 pack of yeast. And you're going to mix that in a bowl. You're going to wait until it froths, and then while you're waiting for that yeast to activate and for it to have like a film or a froth on top, you can be mixing your dry ingredients and your wet ingredients. All right, here we go. Okay, so our first ingredient is a cup of warm milk. So this is cold milk. I'm gonna measure out a cup, put it in my bowl, and I'm gonna put it in the microwave for like 40 seconds. Just make sure it's not. Now that we have our yeast, we have our milk, it's warm enough. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit the like button. Also, if this is the first time you have tuned in to Kimmy's World, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also engage in the comment area. Kaden is speaking to Miss Peanut, Aunt Sylvia, and everybody else. Anyway, let's get back to this recipe. So we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of sugar. We have to activate this yeast. A tablespoon of sugar. Here we go. Put that in our milk. And then we are going to use 1 package of the rapid yeast. Lord. Hold on, y'all. We having technical difficulties. We having technical difficulties. Lord. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, here we go. All right. So here we go. This is 1 package of yeast. Make sure I got every inkling crumb. See, there's still some up in there. Y'all, for those of you all who like to use the yeast that come in the jar, I don't like to use that type of yeast because a lot of the times that yeast is a dud. I've had a lot of times the yeast is a dud. All right, so here we go. I'm just mixing it together, and then you're gonna cover it, and we'll come back when it is frothy. So the next ingredient, while our yeast is over there activating, we are going to do 3 cups of plain flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 cup of sugar, and we're gonna mix all that together. So y'all will see me do the flour first, then the salt, and then the sugar. And the flour we're using is just regular plain flour. I didn't have any baking flour. Normally, I would use baking flour, but honey, we're using the cheap flour today. You can use what I have. That's 1. And when I do the flour, I measure mine. And if y'all, ooh, I just made a mess. If y'all don't remember, I gotta pull everything out. If y'all don't remember how to measure your flour, I'm gonna show y'all. You scoop it, if you can see, and you're gonna take your knife and you're gonna slide it across ever so gently. Slide it across the top. So see, it's completely, so this is 2, and this is the 3rd one. Sorry for those of you all who have your volume up on your phone. All right, or your TV. So this is so we can get accurate measurements. All right, so we have our flour. This is the 3rd cup. Kaden don't like that sound. Okay. That is 3. Our next thing we are going to do is 1 teaspoon of salt. Now, I cannot remember where my half, this is a half a teaspoon, so a half and a half is a whole. So that's what we're going to do. And with the salt, you can do the exact same thing. Take your knife. Where I put my knife?
Right here.
Thank you, Katie.
No,
slide it across. Half and a half is a whole, so this is 1/2.
Can you please don't do that time?
I won't. I don't want that. Okay, here we go. That's a half. That's a whole. 1 teaspoon. And then our next ingredient is a 1/2 cup of sugar. You don't have, if you don't want yours as sweet as mine, but honey, everybody love my rolls. You can eat them cold. They're really good. And I don't, child, honey, I gotta give me some more measuring cups.
Oh.
That's probably,
The other day
this is a 1 cup here. So I'm gonna go half, that's a half.
Sugar.
And put that in here. And normally what I do is I take my whisk and I like blend everything together. So I'm gonna use a fork. And we're gonna mix everything together. So here's our flour. And we have,
put the egg and butter together.
so we need
Eggs.
and if you have a, what do you call that thing? A sifter, you can sift your flour to get all the stuff out the flour, y'all, that's left over. So the next thing we have to do, we need 1 egg. So we have an egg. Normally I would have this at room temperature, but I wasn't prepared to make these rolls ahead of time. So we're gonna go ahead and use 1 egg. That's your daddy.
Why does this look like slime?
This egg. And we're gonna put that egg inside of our rolls, right? All right, y'all. So this is the way it should look. That means our yeast is activated. So we are getting ready to combine our butter and our egg together. And then once that is mixed up, then we'll put it inside of our flour.
Oh.
All right, now you putting the egg inside of there. Go ahead, put it inside. There you go. You got it out? Uh-huh. Okay, that's good. Pull that out. Pull your fork out. Pull your fork out.
Okay. I did not expect that to be there.
Is that how it is? I'm sorry. All right. Now, add the butter. It's a little warm at the bottom. Add the butter.
Ooh.
Put it inside. Good job, Kaden. Good job. And just take your spoon and just go it around. Just stir it up because that's yeast. That's going to help our rolls to rise. Stir it around. You could do it like this. Look.
Okay, let me do it.
Like up, down, up, down, up, down, like that. For those of you all have KitchenAid mixers, you can do the KitchenAid mixer.
Like this.
Okay, that's good. All right. Okay. Now we're gonna add that inside of our flour. So your next step you would do, which I already did the step, y'all. You're gonna flour your surface. I've already got this mixed up, but I want to make sure it's mixed even more. If you have a, so your next step is make sure your surface is floured. If you have a KitchenAid mixer, I believe you probably can opt out of this step, but you want to make sure your dough is thoroughly mixed up. And since I don't have a KitchenAid mixer, I have to create this extra step. Everybody does not have that KitchenAid mixer. So here we go. All right, y'all. I'm just making sure I get all the dough out of the bowl. I ain't trying to leave nothing behind. And so what we're going to do is we're going to knead this dough. I'll make sure I have flour. I'm going to put a little bit on here, and I'm going to knead this dough. It's going to be very sticky. So as you knead the dough, make sure you have flour. And this is very sticky, y'all. Just make sure as you're doing this, see, it's steady. Like I said, if you had a KitchenAid mixer, you can alleviate this step because you can make sure the mixer goes until the dough is all together. You want your dough smooth. So that's what we're working with right now, making sure this dough is smooth. So here we go. And you just do this until it's smooth. And then But like I said, I like to knead my dough. I really do. I know some people may say this is old school. To me, my bread is superb. So if you want your rolls to come out like mine, Kimmy's homemade rolls, you might want to do it like this. Forget the KitchenAid mixer, but you know, to each his own. Okay, so the dough looks about smooth to me. So our next step, what I'm going to do, it looks smooth. It looks very, very smooth. So we got a ball right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse out this in hot water so my pan can be warm, and I'll come right back to you guys, okay? So my pan is warm, and instead of greasing my pan with butter, I have some butter cooking spray. You can, this is the Aldi brand. So I'm going to grease this pan. Just spray it. And I'll let you guys look. See, my pan is greased. My daggone top done came off, y'all. Child, my top came off my lid. I had to rinse it off. And now we are going to add our dough. See, all the flour and stuff is off. We're going to go ahead and place that in there. I'm going to grease this dough. And what you want is you want your dough to double in size. So as you can see right now, the size of this, when we come back, this dough is going to be up to here. It's going to double in size, and you will see. So I'm going to put saran wrap on the top of this and put this on top of the stove so it can rise. And remember, my pan is warm. All right, so I just had a Walmart delivery come in, and we're going to open this package. Shout out to my amazing subscribers that made this possible. Shout out to the person who cashed out me the other day and who made this possible. Where's the other? Oh my God, where's the other one? They must put this in 2 separate boxes. So I bought the evening primrose. Shout out to the subscriber who, like I said, made this possible, that I was able to purchase this. And also, I thought this thing was bigger than that. Dang, this is expensive, y'all. So this is to help with menopause. It is called Evening Primrose. I guess I'll take this in the evening. Suggested use. Adults take 1 soft gel daily with food or as recommended by a qualified healthcare professional. So you can take it anytime. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to take this. Like I said, shout out to the subscriber that made this possible. I'm trying to figure out where's the other package. I should have something else in here because I ordered Kaden some of those gummies. Dang, these some big up. Y'all look how big these things are. Was it another package?
Oh, no, they on their way.
I was waiting on Kaden's gummies. I thought it was all coming from Walmart. I thought it was going to come together. Yeah, I know it. So anyway, like I said, thank you to the subscriber for cash apping me. I was able to buy this. It's Evening Primrose. I bought this from Walmart. It's not sponsored. And I also have some Ollie gummies coming in. When it comes in, I will make sure I'll put that clip in this video. Thank y'all so much, and back to making rolls. So I have my saran wrap on here, my dough, and then I turn my oven like on warm right now so it can help these rolls to rise a little bit faster. We'll be back. So y'all, I know we are making rolls today, but I just so happened to look at my comments, and I have a subscriber by the name of Rebecca28, and I just want to say a prayer right now. Rebecca lost her 20-year-old daughter, and I believe her daughter's boyfriend as well about 8 weeks ago in a car accident. And I want to say a prayer for Rebecca and her family, if y'all don't mind, because y'all know we're one big family over here. Dear Lord, thank you for this day that you have given us Thank you for watching over this channel, and thank you for being with all the subscribers on this channel. Right now, I want to come to you asking for prayer for one of my subscribers named Rebecca28. She lost her daughter and also her daughter's boyfriend. I want you to wrap your loving arms around Rebecca and her family, and also his family as well. And I ask you to grant them the peace that passeth all understanding. You are the only person that knows exactly what Rebecca is going through, and you are the only person that could give her the peace and the calm in the storm. Thank you so much for being a loving father. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. So you guys keep Rebecca in your prayers. Y'all know this is not a Christian channel as far as, you know, where I have Bible class, but I just felt that it was necessary for me to say a prayer for her. Thank you all for being understanding. If you see Rebecca28 in the comment area, let her know that you're praying for her. Or before you go to sleep tonight, make sure you say a special prayer for Rebecca28. All right, back to our regular scheduled program. Now that we've cut the dough into sections, now I will begin to roll them. What you're gonna do, you're gonna take it and you're gonna make a ball and pinch all the dough to the center. You're making a ball out of it. Real simple. You make a little ball like that. Make sure it's pinched. See? We just made a ball. Now we roll it with our hands. And then once we roll it, we can put it on the, right here, Katie. Put it right there. And boom, there it is.
That's how you make it roll.
So all you do, this is going to be a big one. That's going to be too big.
Cut it apart.
My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. So you take the dough. You're going to fold it in to the middle. And you keep folding it in. You pinch it. And you're going to go all the way around the dough like that. You get it to the middle. This is too big. See, it's not that nice.
I gotta go to the school. Give me some
Do not get behind that wheel.
Do
not get behind that wheel.
Okay.
That's why people get DUIs and be in accidents.
Man, be quiet.
I'm just being real.
You
And I need to tell you, don't get behind the wheel.
You've been drinking too much.
You have. Now, I ain't no shut your mouth. Do not get behind that wheel.
Yeah.
I'll take you. If you gotta go somewhere, I'll take you myself.
These are the 2 rolls we made so far.
Okay, you don't have to record no more, baby. That's it.
I'm just gonna do this.
So we just pinch this like
my
this.
phone finna die.
Wait, for real?
I do need that foot.
Please have one.
So the rolls are ready. You want a roll? Go ahead, Kaden. Get you one. It's hot. Go ahead, get you one, babe. Let me know what it tastes like. I didn't put the honey butter on top. I'm tired.
I want to let them cool down. Can I let it cool down?
It's good?
Can I let it cool down, please?
Yes, baby. It's good?
Daddy.
You gonna eat another one?
I ain't no cola.
You don't like it hot?
I love it hot.
Who got the best rolls in town, baby?
Me. No, Dad.
Miss Kimberly, baby.
It's my mama. It's my mama.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all. I'll catch y'all on another cooking vlog.